Hello everyone. The first task given to us in rational numbers is to list 5 rational numbers. In between -1 and 0. Now what are rational numbers? Rational numbers are those numbers that can be expressed in the form E by Q, where Q is not equal to 0 and P, Q are integers. So these are rational numbers. Now how do we express -1 as a rational number? We can rewrite it as -1 by 1 and 0 can be rewritten as 0 by 1. Now let us consider this line and mark 0 in this line. So where are the positive integers in this number line? 1, 2, 3 and so on. These are the positive integers. And to the left side lies the negative integers, -1, -2 and so on. So our task is to express 5 rational numbers between -1 and 0. Now where does -1 and 0 lie in this number line? This is -1 and this is 0. Now let us find out 5 rational numbers in between -1 and 0. So we will have to rewrite -1 by 1 as -10 by 10. And let us rewrite 0 by 1 as 0 by 10. I hope you understand this concept. This is just the concept of equivalent rational numbers. You are multiplying -1 by 1 with the same numerator and denominator so that the value is not altered. So it's -10 by 10. And similarly for 0 by 1. Of course 0 by 1 is 0. Just for our convenience we are writing it as 0 by 10 so that we can list 5 rational numbers in between these two numbers. So isn't it now easy to list 5 rational numbers between -10 by 10 and 10 by 10? Sorry, 0 by 10? Yeah. What are they? We can write them as -9 by 10, -8 by 10, -7 by 10, -5 by 10 and so on till -1 by 10. So in between, so let me write -1 by 1 this side and 0 by 1 on the right side so that all these numbers lie in between -1 by 1 and 0 by 1. What I mean to say is all these numbers which we have listed lie in this portion of the number line. I hope it's very clear here. Now let us proceed to the second sum. Listing 5 rational numbers between -2 and -1. So now let us list 5 rational numbers between -2 and -1. So to remind you once again, what are rational numbers? Rational numbers are those numbers which can be expressed in the form P by Q, Q not equal to 0 and PQ are what? Are integers. Now considering the number line, this is the 0 of the number line. Now our area concerned is to the left of the number line, that is -1 and -2. 5 rational numbers lying between -1 and -2. How do we write -2 as a rational number in the form of a rational number? It can be written as -2 by 1 and similarly -1 by 1. Now in order to make the interval between these two numbers bigger, let us multiply by 10 by 10 on both sides. Both the numerator and denominator are multiplied by 10 by 10 so that the value is not changed, and in order to enable us to find 5 rational numbers in between these two numbers. Now what is -2 by 1? It can be rewritten as -20 by 10 and -1 by 1 can be written as -10 by 10. Isn't it easier to list 5 rational numbers between these two numbers? Definitely yes. So what are these numbers? Can I say, let me change the color of my pen. So as the question is minus 20 by 10 and minus 10 by 10. So inserting numbers in between, can I write minus 19 by 10, minus 18 by 10, minus 17 by 10, minus 16 by 10, so on, reducing in the same way. You can take it up to minus 12 by 10 and minus 11 by 10. Isn't this a convenient way of finding rational numbers in between given two numbers? So writing it properly, the question is listing 5 rational numbers between minus 2 and minus 1. So what are the numbers? Take any 5. Let me take this. Okay. So minus 19 by 10, minus 18 by 10, minus 16 by 10, minus 12 by 10, and minus 11 by 10. I hope it's very clear to you. Let us proceed to the next sum. The next sum is already given in the rational number format, minus 4 by 5 and minus 2 by 3. Let us do that. The third question given to you is listing 5 rational numbers between minus 4 by 5 and minus 2 by 3. The difference in this question is that they are already in the form of rational numbers. That is, they have a numerator and a denominator. So how do we now find out rational numbers in between these two? Now let us equate the denominators as we always do, even in the case of fractions. So how do we write minus 4 by 5 as minus 4 by 5? So let us multiply minus 4 by 5 by the denominator of the other number, 3 by 3. Which is equal to minus 12 by 15, and similarly minus 2 by 3 can be multiplied by 5 by 5. Minus 2 by 3 is multiplied by 5 by 5. So this is minus 10 by 50. Now the denominators of these two numbers are equal. At the same time, the value has not been changed. Why the value has not been changed? Because you have multiplied both the numerator and the denominator by 3 by 3 and 5 by 5. So the value of the numbers have not been changed. But is this interval sufficient for you to write 5 rational numbers in between? See, one number is minus 12 by 50, the other one is minus 10 by 50. You can maximum write just one number, which is minus 11 by 50 in between these two numbers. But what we require is 5 rational numbers. So definitely you will have to expand this interval a little. How do we do this? So if you want to plot these numbers in the number line, just for your understanding, all the numbers lie on the negative side, the negative integer side of the number line, that is the left side of the number line. Where is minus 12 by 15 and where is minus 10 by 15? Can you try plotting them? Okay, let us do this in the next section. Let us just finish our sum now. So, in order to expand the interval between minus 12 by 15 and minus 10 by 15, let us multiply both these rational numbers by 2 by 2. Minus 10 by 15 is also multiplied by 2 by 2. So what do we get? Minus 24 by 30 and minus 20 by 30. Now, is this interval sufficient for us to write down 5 rational numbers? No, not yet. So what if we multiply by 3 by 3? Into 3 by 3. 3. So what do we get? Is equal to minus 36 by 45 and minus 30 by 45. Comfortable? Yes. Now we can write 5 rational numbers in between both of them. What are these rational numbers? Yeah, they are minus 35 by 45, minus 34 by 45, minus 33 by 45, minus 32 by 45 and minus 31 by 45. Exactly 5. And as usual, on either sides, let us write the questions. So this has to be minus 36 by 45 and here it is minus 30 by 40. So we have written 5 rational numbers in between the given two numbers, minus 4 by 5 and minus 2 by 3. I hope you have followed.